Yeah.
LB's Turbo Wicked, you. Just for you.
Yeah.
Rock, I know I do. They Sandy saying,
Y'all
y'all
know
know
I
I do.
do.
Take that saying, y'all know I do.
Yeah, yeah.
Cash, I go right through it. Yellow
Russell,
Lambo,
nobody. We got Nick Web 3 in the place to be. What's going on, bro?
I'm chilling. I'm chilling. It's what 3:58 a.m. Out here, Pacific Daylight Time. Feeling good though. Got a little some snacks, some energy drinks, so I'm feeling
Facts.
good. It's a Saturday morning. I think it's a great way to kick off a weekend.
Yeah, facts. No, yeah, man. I mean, chilling, man. Just just been enjoying the adventures of not being so Web 3 with Nick Web 3. Kicking it, man. We've been at the studio working on some content, and uh, I enjoyed checking out your stream, the Flick Play stream, earlier today or yesterday.
I appreciate that.
And that was tight. You know what I'm saying? See the old Flick gang, like everybody kicking it, having fun in the chat, making fun of you.
Yeah,
You was getting dealt your cards, man.
they said that I'm an okay dad, like a decent father, but sometimes a bad father. Um, it was news to me that I have children, um, and I finished college a year ago, so I'm not quite sure if I'm prepared, but they say I'm decent, so I guess I'm all right with that.
Facts, facts. Well, look, man, here we are. We're here. You got Rasul the Nobody, Nick Web 3. You want to start this thing off with like, let them know what they're gonna get themselves into. Like,
Yeah,
what
should
are
I
we doing?
just? I'll just do my little.
Yeah.
Um, what's going on, guys? Oh yeah, there we go. What's going on, guys? Uh, Happy Saturday. Saturday, if you're a time traveler. Whoa, that's one of the first times I've been able to say that. Because I usually will be like Happy Friday, Saturday if you're a time traveler. Um, but because our time traveling friends, it's still Saturday, and for us, it's Saturday. So, wow. Good morning, good evening if you're a time traveler, or good afternoon. I know Just Being Sandy's going out surfing. Calvin's in Barcelona. We got our friends in Australia, New Zealand, Maca, 888 Thunder, some Flicky Gang worldwide. Um,
Facts.
cool to be up when they are.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, we're not streaming live right now. We're having issues with the internet. You're talking to the people like they're in the chat right now. Shout out everybody though. Shout out my Sam fam. Shout out Wicked You, Just Being Sandy, my man OG Shakespeare, Bad Alphabet, Turbo Timmy, everybody from the gang, man. But you didn't do what you were supposed to do.
No, yeah, you're right. I
No,
realized
you
that
were
right
just
after.
rambling. Yeah.
It's you never know where it's going to go.
So what's this show gonna be about except for you rambling?
Yeah, well, to be honest, hopefully a little bit of you rambling as well. Maybe we can get some music in, do some content, show some videos that were on the feed or stuff that were going on throughout our week. What we've put out from here at the studio has only been content, but this is the first time we're talking about it. Maybe we should do a little intro about how we ended up at the studio, creating at the studio, why we're creating at the studio, that kind of stuff. What our vision is, maybe. Um, and it all starts with you on this one. So I'm curious. Maybe we go down that hole a little bit.
Yeah. Well, if you wanna maybe shoot me some questions, we can start there.
Yes. So first of all, how did you end up in LA, and when was that?
So I don't remember. I don't even know what month it is right now, but I think the beginning of
It's
last month.
Flicktober.
Okay, so I think in February, I had I had an event at USC, Y3K. You were there, and we did some teaching to people in the sandbox and did a little performing, and I decided to stick around, until some of the next shows after, because we're doing like a tour of Y3K. So I decided to stay on this side because one of our next shows was supposed to be close to here, and then it wasn't. So I stayed a little longer, got in touch with some friends from the industry, um, and they were like, "Yo, we got this dope studio. You want to come get some work in?" So I've been here working on my set for the tour and just preparing some stuff and just getting it in, setting up a studio across the street. I mean, you guys see a little bit of what we're working with, and you've seen some of the content, but there's a whole compound here. There's like acres, and mountains and lakes, and it's pretty cool. So, I've been able to kind of stretch out a little bit and uh, just kind of work on my craft.
Awesome. Would it be fair to say that the incentives lie where your friend here in the industry owning the studio, um, is looking for clients to rent out studio space. You are, always continuing to perfect your craft as an artist, but also, creating quality content, putting it out there, and it also helps him showcase to potential clients what kind of stuff you can put on, what kind of live events, live streams, content you can put out there, and of course, I'm here. Um, for a couple of reasons, of course, supporting Flicky Gang in whatever creative ventures go on there, and then I'm learning a lot too. And I think it's a cool way to spend a Friday night.
No facts. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if that was a question. You started out as a question. It kind of
Would you agree with that?
started to
Yeah,
a
those
statement.
incentives. I know, man. I know. I know. I think I'll just go and I'll be like, now what do you take from that, or run. Yeah.
Do you have a question in there you want to post?
Would you say that that is accurate that those incentives line up that way, or maybe not so much, or?
Yeah, I mean, it's a win-win for everybody. Is the quickest way to say it. I mean, I get to once again perfect my craft, bring the some of the more technical elements into my performance that I've been wanting to do to my show, like the LED walls. We'll get into some AR stuff, and just building out a really dope show that fits the environment of Web3 that I'm kind of in. But also, yeah, in the other end, me using all this technology and kind of incorporating my art into the space here, it definitely, gives other people an idea of what they could do, especially in the LA area, um, and messing with some of the greatest in the industry, like myself. Yeah.
Absolutely. Um, so you've done a couple of other things though, like you've been grinding here at the studio, making content, but you've also been doing a few things this week. Holders of the holders of the duck down jersey, which was the winning team from the Nowhere Fast Jetpack races. If you held that jersey and took part in the Nowhere Fast Jetpack race, then you got airdrop 333 sand this week, which is about 150 US dollars. So that's pretty cool. Let's start there. What's that like? I mean,
No, that's
bringing
cool.
actual utility in Web3 gaming.
I mean, that's what it's about, right? Like, I mean, um, shout out to my holders, my supporters. They've been supporting me from day one. Of course, we got to the point where we could do our own season. The first season we did in Nowhere Fast. You were there, and yeah, we did our thing. Everybody came out, showed love. They participated. They raced. It was blood, sweat, and tears. Um, and we listened to music. We had Bad Alphabet. We had Plunky there, and for those who don't know, what it was I make wearables, digital wearables that you can wear on your avatars in the sandbox. Um, and so I make different teams. You got like the ducks, the wolves, the owls, the sunshine, the rainy days, um, and the ones. And each of these different teams competed in a jetpack race, and if you held one of these jerseys, you could race for the team. And if you didn't race for the team, simply holding a jersey could actually win you a pool of sand. So yeah, so this is the jetpack race that we're talking about. A little bit of the trailer.
Yo, Rasul, do you have any
Yeah,
ideas on how
yeah,
we
check
can
it out.
promote our new service and let people know about it?
Let me think about that for a second.
I love the storytelling, by the way.
Okay, I got an idea.
Oh, they can't
How
hear
about
it.
we host a
I wish
jetpack
Flicky,
race and invite
like,
all the elite teams
I
from
wanna
across
have a
the
background like that in Flick Play,
Jetpack race, huh?
and then you could put your
That sounds
avatars
like a
in the
great
background.
idea. We could call it
Facts.
the
Or
Nowhere
put myself
Fast
in
Jetpack
Nowhere.
Race.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
We could host a
Let's
music
make the
festival
sticker so they can see
featuring
it.
performers from across the metaverse, including you, Plunky.
I like the way you think, Rasul.
Plunky's looks so good too. His avatar.
Yo, shout out Plunky, man. Shout out to Oneness, man. We just dropped that new song on Pianity. What's the song called? I'll be there.
Oh,
All right, let's get down to
Yeah,
business.
man.
We need to
With the
figure out
guan.
the logistics of the race and the festival.
I agree 100%, Plunky. So we'll start by assigning teams to divisions. Then we'll set up the track for the race. And of course, we gotta coordinate with the performers for the music
And
festival.
don't forget
Yeah,
about
man. So
the
this is a
voting
little bit
event.
about the jetpack
We want
race. You know what I mean?
everybody
So
in the metaverse to
everybody
know
who
about
came
the
and
new
competed, who had the winning jersey at the end, got to split a nice little pool of sand, which turned out to be 333 sand exactly for each participant. And yeah, it was pretty cool. So
That's cool. I mean, I don't know. I'm not super involved in Web3 gaming. Like, I'm definitely no Jonah, but I haven't really seen much in the gaming space where it's like people are actually getting what they entered for. Like, you can. I know the sandbox is its own ecosystem, but because it's, the user generated worlds, you can use those different, I guess not so much in the blockchain, you have these different equipment or items and it goes across to different games, but the play to earn. You play, you take part in a community, you support the creators in that community. You yourself are a member of the community, but also a creator in the community. And Sandbox is sponsoring, right? Like the 333 sand per person, but you created the world, you created the event, you did all the promo for it, and then you work to deal with Sandbox to bring that utility to your holders. So I think that's really cool. I think it's not really what we see in the space, people actually doing what we expect from Web3 gaming.
no facts. Yeah, that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? And I want to give a big shout out to all my haters. You know what I'm saying? Especially the ones that like you know supported me early and then wasn't there to get their share of the sand because they didn't participate. I'm happy that they participated early, that they showed me love, and then that they were haters, and then they didn't come because that means everybody else who did come got more sand. So I just want to thank y'all. And for those who recognize real. Like shout out all of y'all. Shout out everybody been supporting Nowhere from day one. I really love and appreciate y'all, man, and that's what this is all about, man. So I'm always fighting to do the best thing for all of my holders and just honestly, generally everybody, man. I give people my time. I give people my heart. I give you my art, and so I appreciate you, and it's the law of reciprocity. So um, I enjoy the fact that I make games that people want to play. I've always had that as a dream. Never thought it would really become a reality. So it's kind of freaking cool. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's not everything you're up to. So you're up to that. You're here at the studio. You're bringing the sandbox to top 25 universities in the United States. Maybe we can talk about that.
Yeah, I'm working with Initiative Y3K. That's kind of why I came to California, and yeah, we're bringing this movement, Web3, high intensity gaming to collegiate platforms and really just branching out and doing stuff, in spaces where you don't see people doing it like what we're doing. So, I mean, it's cool what we do on Twitch, and everybody's like getting their stuff going on Twitch and streaming and teaching people how to build. But like, we got to get this stuff in the universities. We got to get it into people's hands who can really use this technology and who can see themselves like working this as a career and really inspiring those young, capable minds to kind of get their hands in this Web3 technology early.
It's really cool to watch. Because so I graduated from USC back just a year and a half ago, and they've already made some cool upgrades to the campus that I wish were there when I was a student. In the basement of Levy Library, very pretty central point on campus. Um, that's where we had Y3K Summit, where they've got 3D printing machines, they got podcast studios, they've got um, like green screen rooms. They had that entire computer lab, like multiple, I mean, what, dozens of Alienware setups. So That's really cool. Create your own hologram. So some really cool stuff. Um, and the guy who set it all up, Josh, um, right? Josh,
Josh set up Y3K.
he set up the area, the student area in the library, and then now he's at UCLA doing the same thing, but with
His
the
name's Joe.
Joe. Okay, it's not Josh.
Yeah,
It's
I saw
Joe.
him at
That's what I
UCLA
was like
too.
flipping him.
Did you see him at UCLA?
Yes, I did. Yeah. And so he's going to be doing the same thing at UCLA, and it's like good. You know, we're bringing, like you said, like the tools and the education to the people. Um,
We didn't even bring that up. We
huh.
went to UCLA too, bro.
Yeah, UCLA and Joe. I shouldn't. Yeah, but Joe. No, it's cool, man. It's super cool. It's funny because he said that after like working on it for so long, uh, he took the position to do the same thing at UCLA, and right after he left was when USC finally opened it. So it's cool to see. He said it only just took me to leave for them to finally launch it, which I thought was funny. And it'll be cool at UCLA. We had the whole thing in the, I believe it was the Anderson Center, right where those basketball courts are. That was a really cool day as well, and
You
I'm
mean where the
excited.
official UCLA basketball court is, like right there? We were right there, bro.
They're having panels on the court.
Yeah, on the court, bro. It was pretty cool, and to be able to like be sitting there like on panels myself, like amongst these people, my second year in Web3, and really knowing what I'm talking about, and really kind of pushing the whole thing forward, bringing something nobody else is bringing. It's pretty cool. Also, what was cool was on my panel that I was on was the person whose video I watched, which gave me interest in Sandbox.
Stash.
Yeah, like his. I'm not like a big. I'm not gonna say I'm not a big fan. I'm a fan, but I'm not like I don't watch his videos every day. Like, but his information about the sandboxes was the compelling information I needed to kind of push me over the edge. Not to say I hadn't heard of them before, but watching his in-depth take on it like a couple of years back was like, you know what? Let me give this a shot. And next thing you know, 2 years later, I'm sitting on a panel with that guy. So, and it was funny because someone asked during the panel, like, "Well, how'd you get into this?" And I was just like, honestly, I was watching one of this guy's videos, and here I am. So,
It's funny, like the in-depth content that you can start going into after a certain amount of time in the space, right? Because at the beginning, it's just like get a wallet, get a mint wallet, separate them, get a ledger or a cold storage. Like, don't click shady links, right? I mean, like your song with Bamboo, right? And then it's like, okay, now let's get into like blur farming and growing your socials and spaces strategy and Bitcoin ordinals and like all the emerging tech going on. So it's pretty funny. And then from there it's just countless rabbit holes to go into. But um, yeah, I mean the content and like knowing what you're talking about just rising over time in this space.
facts, man. Yeah, no, we're growing in how much information we're sharing with people. We're growing in the types of information we're sharing with people, and most importantly, we're growing this technology, right? We're growing the movement, um, pushing things forward. Dude, you know what I'm excited about?
What are you excited
I'm
about,
excited
Russell?
about Dr. Bumpkin, bro. I'm ready to play to earn with some of my friends, bro.
Tell me about it.
You don't know about Dr. Bumpkin?
No, no, I do not.
Yo, Dr. Bumpkin, bro. It's like the new season in the sandbox. Hold on, I'm not ready yet. Let me get queued up. Hold on.
All right, all
This
right.
guy,
My bad.
this guy right here, man. He's like a jackrabbit, man. You know. Um, but no, yeah, Dr. Bumpkin, bro. It's the next season of uh, the sandbox. It's like gonna be their first storytelling season, which is kind of very similar to Nowhere Fast, actually. Shout out us. Um, but yeah, they took a note. They got it.
Every time I come up to the studio, because it's 2 hours away from where I'm at, I just bring hella snacks, and then
Mad
we just
snacks.
go until what? Like, I mean, right now it's. Oh, my phone died. Right
Ooh.
now it's what, 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty. Some pretty fun stuff though.
So here's the
We're
Dr.
here for the
Bumpkin stuff
marathon.
right here.
Oh, okay.
All right. Calling all the players around the world. We just announced our next exciting upcoming event, Dr. Bumpkin Trials event, which is featuring fierce competition across 6 worlds beginning October 25th, y'all. And all you need is one of these Dr. Bumpkin passes, which you only can get if you own one of these avatars in this list here, where I'd be shocked if you don't own something on this
Is a
list.
nobody avatar on that list?
No, it's not. My computer's frozen. Yeah, it's not because the nobody asset is an NPC and it's not an avatar, right?
Mm.
So these are
I'm thinking flick play terms because I'm always using it as an avatar or a character.
facts. Yeah, or if you own a land, so then you could actually mint this pass right here, and then you can play the season, and it looks really fun. And yeah, I'm excited. There's gonna be like a leaderboard. I'm seeing if I can find the website
But this isn't
page.
season 4, right?
This isn't season 4. It's like season 3.0 or 3.5, or if you want to. I don't know how you want to look at it.
Okay, I'm good with
Yeah,
3.5.
this video right here actually would probably describe it a little better. Check it out. Hold on, let me get rid of this and pop this on.
Yes, finally. Let's see what you have for me. No, no, no! Why don't it work? Let's see then. Oh, is that so?
This joke is lit, bro. Like, yeah, this is
Adventurers,
gonna be lit.
explorers, travelers, lurkers, matadors.
I'm just thinking I want all of these in
Crystals are
flick
the
play.
keys to the vault. Help
All
the
these
doctor,
characters,
help
all
yourself.
these settings.
Only the best will be rewarded.
Look at that. That's so cool.
Yeah, man. So 6 weeks of pretty much like time trials, it seems. Um, and there's like different ways to win a bunch of sand, like bunch of sand they're giving away, like $5,000 to the top 10 each week, or 5,000 sand, which is like almost $2,000. It's good prizes.
That is good. I feel like they're pretty good on their rewarding system, and they got all caught up on all the rewards that weren't distributed right.
You got your Nowhere Fast rewards yesterday.
I need to figure out. I need to see which wallet I have my jerseys in, so I can double check that. But I hope so. That'll be nice. That'll be cool. I can get some new avatars. I know Captain Tsubasa dropped, and so did Shibuya. So those have been pretty popular. I've been using them as prizes in the Friday Flick stream. Um, but I'm gonna be giving away some nobodies in the next ones because I know that those the floor price on those ones are pretty up there, and we have a few from some past collabs. So want to get those to some wallets without affecting listings and stuff. So looking forward to using those in the next ones.
Well, that's what I love, the fact that people purchase them for such a high ticket price. But also I want them to get into as many wallets as possible, and so it's not all about like getting all the money, right? Like, it's really about playing with my friends, like watching people make flicks, watching people make games, um, and use the content. That's all.
When people make content with your avatar, do you ever internalize it like it's actually you because it's you?
Yeah, I mean, I made it, right, and like I saw myself in it when I made it, and so yeah, I kind of see it as me.
So if I'm like make a story where Rasul the nobody is just a terrible person, will you be like, wow, now he thinks I'm a terrible person. Now everyone thinks I'm a terrible person, right? What are your thoughts on that?
What do you think my thoughts are on that, Nick?
Um, I think your thoughts are my thoughts are that your thoughts are you don't know. So we got to find out. So I'll make that video tomorrow and let me know how you feel about it. Because there was one of you doing some damage to some other sandbox avatars. I remember seeing that one, and you were like, "This does not represent the views and beliefs of the nobody." Um,
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty funny. So I'll just do something more heinous.
I mean, is it true though? Like,
I'm
does
wondering.
does it or does it not? Like, is it really true? Like, is it?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking. Is it? Do? Because if it's like, what if I'm like, man, this Rasul guy, he's so cool. Like in the Avatar thing, will it hype you up? Like I'm wondering how much it'll affect you if you're just like, they're just telling stories with these random characters, and one of them is me.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that video you're talking about today, that one of the Flicky and Nowhere holders made, um, actually was the first time where I was like, you know, like, I was like, oh, what have we done? Like, you know, but
It's some pretty good storytelling, bro. Storytelling NFTs. I know
I
that
felt
was a
like
big
they
thing
felt
a
like I
long
was
time
their
ago,
hero,
but
and they
yeah.
were like personifying me in that way, and so I kind of took it like that, like, oh, they're seeing me as like a strong protector, but like, I did like punch someone in the face, and I didn't want to do that.
I think it was a girl too.
It was it was a girl.
So that's my takeaway from it.
Right, that's your
Is
takeaway.
that
So,
the nobody's just going around punching random girls, but
well,
I don't know. And I
that's
saw it in the real world.
you.
In the real world.
No, man, it
With
was
foot
AR.
play, baby. In
It
the
was
real world.
in with
Bringing
an AR.
your favorite characters
It
to the
wasn't the
real
blicky,
world,
man.
baby.
It's just a blicky. Yo, man. P2E, play with me. If you want to earn,
like
got a
that
KYC.
segue.
Yeah. Metaverse still in the state ID. P2E, play with me. If you want to earn, got a KYC. Yeah. Metaverse still in the state ID. They was outside in the same spot. I was inside moving these terrain blocks. Got a great plot. Silent Hill, where you at, dog? Ain't not. I'm stacking cash in the shoebox. Now it's MetaMask passwords too locked. Sand fan stand tall like tube socks. I burn purple like Wizzy like the crew got. And take green to the head like a wizard top. You got a KYC cause you're too hot. All these goddamn accounts get you 2 shots. Don't let season 3 get you too hot. All this P2E hit my soul spot, yeah. OGP got my backstage Flicky gang got the blue check, don't pretend no. Full price might have dipped a bit, but it's coming right back. Diamond hands got a thin no. P2E, play with me. If you wanna earn, got a KYC, yeah. Metaverse still in the state ID. P2E, play with me. If you wanna earn, got a KYC, like yeah. Alright, you get this next verse, Nick.
Flicky gang. Flicky gang.
Okay.
Flicky gang. I make AR videos on my phone.
On his phone.
And then I go home.
He go home.
And then I hop on Sandbox on my PC
PC.
with my friends, and I miss Tony G.
Tony really miss Tony G.
Jefferson with a toupee. Sully Web 3,
But I handle all,
beef the
yeah.
web 2 way.
P2E, play with me. If you wanna earn, got a KYC. Chillin' with Nick Web 3. And you need that ID, yeah. If you wanna earn, got a KYC, yeah. Metaverse still needs state ID.
Don't come at my
So,
family.
Nick, man.
Out in your NFT world real quick. That's my word. Like open.
I'm gonna open the office to a little conversation.
Okay, let's talk.
All right. So you've been here. You've been coming to the studio. You kicking it. You're like getting on my goddamn nerves. And
I'd be in the Metaverse kicking it.
call me
Come
John
John
Clausen.
Clausen.
Damn, you're right. But what have you learned? Well, like, what's going? Like, what have you learned about the industry, or about about what I do since you've been coming and getting on my goddamn nerves?
Okay, yeah. You want me to know? You want me to tell you what I've learned?
Yeah.
Shut up and listen. Okay, but actually, all right. Because the first night we were here, and it was very much like the first time you were teaching me Sandbox and Voxetta in the game.
Please
creator.
don't remind me of that torture.
And you're like, open this menu, and I open the menu. I'm like, oh wow, look at all these things. I could go over this and change that and do this and that. And you're like, stop. And then you're like, Now click this sub menu, and I click the sub menu. I'm like, oh my god, this and that and that. Oh my god, I could change the lighting. I could do code and add logic and do this and that and that. And then you're like, oh my god, please stop. Um, it was kind of like that, and I was asking all these questions about the mixers, about the turntables, and what everything does. Um, and it was just like, okay, just listen. Don't worry. What you said was what was helpful is when your path like you're on a path of learning, and if you don't know where you're going, you shouldn't lead the path. So by asking the questions and setting the direction of the learning, you're like screwing yourself over from the natural process or potentially the best process, even though like you're answering the short-term questions, but it's like you'll just over a certain amount of time get so much information that you tie it all together. So I thought that was helpful, and I've kind of applied it to a lot of different situations just because I've been hanging out with a lot of people who are way older than me. Um, and like, yeah, I don't really remember the last time. There are a few 23-year-olds around, like IRL Alpha, and I mean, one of them was like the bartender at the place we go to after, but like that's I don't really hang out with a lot of people my age right now. So I just it's best for me to just like stop, just not talk, like soak everything in. Like of course have good convos and stuff, but like really take moments to just be like zip and see what's going on, see how the real world works, like all that stuff. So I've learned that, and then of course, technical stuff. We set up this whole rig. We set up a couple events so far. I can't wait to
So
really use this studio for
so you talk
all
about
we can.
technical stuff. So
Yeah.
you shut up, you listened, and you learned some technical stuff. So what have you learned?
Yes. So let's see. Basically, like understanding, you know, gain and like pitch and tone and like how to change it all on here with the older tools, and that how by understanding that and learning that whole process, going into any DAW, going into any software, going into anything, any Serrano.
Serato, like this.
Yes, any like Serato software or piece of equipment, if you understand it from the basic or like the original standpoint, it's gonna be easy. You use that mixer for the first time, and you're just going through settings, being like, well, I know there's
When
gonna
you
be
say that
something
mixer,
around
this is a
this.
very elaborate mixer.
Yes.
Is like a $50,000, $20,000 mixer, and it's really freaking elaborate. It's got like moving faders, right? But my first time, I was able to program it, right?
Yeah, and it's like motor controlled too, like with the whole moving on one end and it moves the different channels, and so yeah, and you're just like going through. It's like I know it's gonna have a setting on this, and it's probably gonna be here and there, and oh, there it is. Like fuck around and find out, but in a good way, because you know that you're gonna find something that like should be there. So yeah,
Absolutely.
but I'll learn the science to it. Then I can create the art with it. You know, make cool visuals or cool experiences for people. I mean, I think that's what this is all about. Overall, cool experiences, lighting, like shows, live shows, performance, music, uh, tech, like using AI for the backgrounds, using software to set up the tech walls, the LED walls, and then cutting it all up in DaVinci afterwards so that you have content. So I don't know, a lot of really cool ways to get a message out there, get an experience out there for people. Um, and then from there, it's just like, is your message powerful enough? Does it resonate with enough people? Have you crafted it well enough where that message is so powerful that it moves people? Um, and I think that that's kind of where like you said, you learn the science and then you do the art. So I'm learning the
Thanks.
science.
And you got some art skills too, though. You've been very helpful with the cameras and some even like creative ideas. Um, and you also been learning a little bit of editing. You haven't really gotten dive in a little bit of all that, but honestly, man, you've got like a rounded. You learn how to use the cameras. You've learned the audio. You've learned some DJing, which I'm convinced you might have known DJing before, and I will show them later. Later on, you guys will get to see a little bit of that because he's pretty good on the turntables. And yeah, I mean, you've learned just a little bit of everything, and you've gotten to work on some pretty big systems like the Catalyst. but you've also got to work on this smaller Black Magic system that we've got here, and so you've kind of gonna dabble a little bit. You need a bigger Black Magic you didn't get to mess with, but you've messed with the video walls. And actually, let's look at a little bit of what we've worked on. You know,
Should we do fungi? Can we do fungi?
well,
Oh,
ask and you shall receive.
let's go. I love this intro. Not just because I'm in it.
Shout out Touche.
Worry fungi, drippy fungi, holy fungi, ayy. Talky fungi, puffy fungi, angry fungi, ayy. Talking about tricksy fungi in the village with green glowing fireflies. In the mushroom house, we fun size. Everybody say touche fungi. Touche fungi. Let's talk about the protagonist. There's a problem, he's sure to have it. Wanna take the lead, but scared of what's happening. Don't worry, fungi, you have friends like Drippy. It ain't so tragic, yeah. Try to have fungi, you can act tricksy. Prankster antics. Only trap one guy. Fungi, you should just chill with the crew. Really, the healers in you. It's in you. Still in your feelings a fool. Feel it, the healers in you. Look at you. Growth is still inside us, don't be silly sobbing. Fungi's lobbing, yeah. Growth is still inside us, don't be silly sobbing. Worry, fungi, drippy, fungi, holy fungi, ayy. Talky fungi, puffy fungi, angry fungi, ayy. Talking about tricksy fungi in the village with green glowing fireflies. In the mushroom house, we fun size. Everybody say touche fungi. Touche fungi. On a crusade, Puffy A.R.B. saying touche. If you look the wrong way, you get told off. He a fun guy too, but he angry. He a fun guy too, but he all talk. He'll talk through you, care what you say. No particular plans for this fun guy. Holy fun guy, do whatever you say. Fun guy, you should just chill with the crew. Really, the healers in you. It's in you. Still in your feelings.
It's in you.
Feel it, the healers in you. Look at you. Growth is still inside us, don't be silly sobbing. Fun guys lobbing, yeah. Growth is still inside us, don't be silly sobbing. Fun guys, that's the way that I'm living. Y'all turkey every day, Thanksgiving. Yeah, don't judge the way that I'm living. I said turkey every day, Thanksgiving. I'm coming through, ripping up every decision. Make my decision. Yeah, when I rip this down for the living. Yeah, I gotta do this.
Yeah, man. So we got to work on that.
Dope.
That was our first thing, and we did that right there on this stage. What was that like for you, man?
I thought it was really cool. Like walking in here and you were like, I got something for us today. It was the second time I was here. First time we were just doing a tour, checking everything out. And this was the first time we were creating. I pull up, the wall's already lit. You're good to go. You got the turntable center stage. We got the cameras. You know, Chris is in the back working on all the cameras and the lighting there. Really cool. It took us just a couple takes. We edited it all up, added that intro part. You edited it up in like an hour or like 2 hours max. So, and then we watched it for another like 2 hours, just
We probably
staying there
watched it
nitpicking.
for longer than 2 hours, bro.
It was good. We until like 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah, we just watched it over and over.
And then the next day you posted it, and by the end of the day it was at like what, like 10K impressions. Like
Yeah, by the end of the week, it was 20,000 impressions.
pretty dope. Pretty dope.
Yeah, facts. I mean, for what we do, I'd say it was viral. I mean, not everybody checking for crypto music, talking about mushrooms and.
especially like it was the very first one, and I think that reaction or that it did well by our terms, right? Where like for me, or you know, for us, a good post will get 1,000 to 2,000. So it's like, all right, we're already 5x past that on the first day. And then from there, of course, like you start high, and then the content is going to be, even if it's like the same quality or even like a little better, it'll go down at the beginning. And then after a little plateau of just like grinding and figuring it out and making it better, it'll be boom. Oh, we got one that makes 25 or 50 like 1,000 impressions.
Absolutely.
Just as we utilize more, what percentage of this place do you think we're using right now?
I mean, people. I mean,
Of its
just
potential.
this room, and we haven't done anything in any of the 2 recording studios. We haven't used the green screen warehouse. We haven't used the white screen there. We haven't utilized any. There's 6 sound stages, right? And so we haven't even used the full capacity of what this sound stage can do.
What percentage do you think we're at for this one?
For this one, this sound stage,
This soundstage, what percentage of this soundstage's potential would you say we're using?
Like 45.
Yeah, we still use the LED stars. Put some hexagons, some individualized hexagon
Yeah.
stuff.
Plus, we
really get
haven't
cool
seen any
maps.
of the laser stuff we could do. We haven't seen any of the 3D like mapping. I haven't incorporated the Resolume in. You saw me like hook it up and kind of play with it, but I haven't incorporated any of the Resolume. Um, and so there's a lot to be done, to be honest. But that gets us to this next one because we did add a little bit with this one, right? So this one we added a little bit of AR, as you'll see here in the opening.
Oh wow. Oh wow. That's super cool. What did you use to make that? What tool?
You did that, and it was with Flick Play.
What do you mean I'm in the video? I didn't do that.
Yeah, you did it.
Knowhear World Tour.
If you remember.
Hey, you know, you learned a lot about the cameras though.
Shut up. You're still my son.
You gotta give my outlet.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Only thing
Fresh
everybody
new
can
night
support you about the
outfit.
project, man. We got a lot of cool things planned for you, man.
I'm a decent father though.
Yeah, these white jerseys is for y'all, man. If you got the nobody pass, these is airdrops, man. Yeah, claims really, man. But they come. We shopping nowhere. Gotta keep my avatar lit. Fresh new night outfit. Avatars go there. OG red hot hip hop came out.
I was so tired. Like when we were rehearsing for this video, was way better than this.
Yeah, we were jumping up and down.
Yeah, like,
the energy was crazy,
yeah.
and then on this one we were like,
Alright,
all right,
yeah.
so let's do it then.
People look crypto,
Yeah.
but it stand for better days to come. Yeah, that rain day drip
Dirty
though.
drab.
Rain day
As we
drip,
figure
that
this out,
run,
put this
that
down to a
same day
science,
flip
man.
though. Pioneer drop, it's done. Get the hate on my mind.
I said never mind that. No, mess the lyrics up bad right here.
Drop pro metal one, put my mom on the map. P2E make metaverse rap hop on the blockchain.
Compare those stats.
Who the first did this, who
On
the
the
first
very
did
fact.
that.
Yeah, that's right.
Who the first did that, yeah.
That-
Did it all
that's
with
not
a
the
fucking
lyrics.
on my back. Ooh, fresh
I like
new
this
night
one.
owl.
I like that.
Fresh new night
Ooh,
owl.
we started
Fresh new
incorporating
Jersey.
the artificial reality,
Who out there heard me?
and just adding little things to the mix.
This new integration,
Um,
just text
gradually.
OGP. Gang, 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 that's me. Duck down Jersey, yeah. OOG, represent UPG.
Duck down Jersey's got them that sand, baby.
Represent UPG. Got focus, unified global purpose.
Oh no, nobody in the sandbox thought you heard about him, dog. I got some fun guys in my wallet, you ain't heard about him, dog.
Play touche, you ain't heard about him, dog. I'm know about Sule. I got Kool-Aid
Yeah.
in a purple bottle, yo.
Oh yeah.
I don't twitch, I go straight on my platform.
So yeah, this is the second one we did, man. It's it was
Lock
fun.
down,
It
transform.
was real fun. Like I had a blast doing that one. We got a lot more to do tonight. We were supposed to record a Halloween themed one.
We can do that next weekend, and it still won't be Halloween yet.
Yeah.
Also, when is this gonna drop?
Well, I'm gonna try to just put it up tomorrow.
Tomorrow's Saturday. Okay, how about this? Barely a Bear, ideally, launching Wednesday with the new app update. And it's the return on Monday of. Can I see your phone? You have a flashlight? On Monday, we've got the return of
My phone, my light won't turn on.
the fan favorite.
What do you need to like? Oh, you trying to like do a dramatic thing?
Yeah, I want to like. Maybe we can add this in post. Flicktober. Dun, dun, dun.
I'm not adding shit in post.
What?
I got you.
Oh, okay, for sure. Yeah, you're gonna take part in the Flick Play Challenge, the Flicktober Challenge, and the Barely a Bear Challenge.
Did you just promote it, or did you just like make us all wonder what the fuck you're talking about?
No, I was just showing it.
You did not successfully shill it. You want to try again?
Yeah, so we got an update. Yeah, here. Yeah, so we have a new app update coming to the App Store, the iOS App Store, on Wednesday of this upcoming week, ideally, depending on bug squashing efforts. You know, sometimes what looks like a small cockroach is actually a giant cockroach, and then you step on it, and then like, 5 to 10 other cockroaches come out of that cockroach. So,
Did you successfully shield this time?
I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah.
I don't.
What did you get out of it?
Cockroaches.
Perfect. That's exactly what you should have gotten out of it. On Wednesday, we're dropping cockroaches. Um, yeah, new UI, new collection for onboarding. Everyone's gonna get a free Barely a Bear.
Barely a bear. Let's pull it up, bro. Let's show them.
Okay, yeah, I'm down. I'm down. Yeah, you go to FlickPlay app on Twitter, or you could go to Wikneb. I'm sure you'll find some Barely a Bear stuff there. And then on Monday, backed by popular demand, it was popular last year. We're doing Flicktober this year. So the two challenges that are going to happen, Flicktober will be with any of your characters, any of your favorite characters, doing different Halloween themed stuff. And then the Barely a Bear challenge will be introducing your bear. What's its personality? What's its name? What's its favorite food? Outdoor activity? That kind of stuff. So introducing your Barely a Bear that you got for free and that you picked. So you're going to be able to pick it and get it for free because we want everyone who joins the app to have something that they like and own. They'll be on the flow chain. It'll probably be, a pretty near.
So is this it right here? Is this
collection.
Barely the bear right there?
Yep. That's a good one. I like the way it runs. It's pretty cute. Right now it can run, walk, and do idle, but we're working on a feint, a dance, and a wave hello animation.
The way you said I like the way it runs makes me think you're used to seeing things run away from you.
No, I just think it's funny the way that its legs move so slow, but it still covers so much ground.
You know what I love? I love how I log right on and all like to the Flick Play, and all I see is just me. You got Snoop Dogg, you got me and Snoop Dogg, Paris Hilton, and then I think me again. Yeah. And so really I'm just trying to figure out why you got me around all these low lives.
Oh, like Snoop Dogg and Paris Hilton?
Yeah,
I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to tarnish your image like that. But it's just because the more you can do with a character, to be honest, the more storytelling possibilities that come to mind right away.
Right.
So the more that you can do, or the more that you think that you can do.
So tell me about this bear. What is this?
So that's a vanilla bean latte bear, it looks like, because the fur color is vanilla bean, and the bodysuit and hat are the latte, which is the lighter coffee. So typically you'll go the fur, and then the hat and bodysuit, and then bear at the end for naming its breed. So that one's a vanilla bear latte bear. This one up here, that's looking like I didn't see the fur color, but I believe that's also a vanilla bear Santa Explorer, or Santa Nomad actually, because it's got the orange hoodie. But we're going to have some graphics explaining that. And yeah, I think they're really cute. I think that they've got really good expressions on their faces that tell stories pretty well. Yeah, they're pretty fun to mess around with and make funny, sassy videos with. So I think they'll be pretty popular.
Shout out this person. She just retweeted. She entered my competition. This is Brenna. You guys heard Brenna's music? Have you heard Brenna?
No. Where did you meet Brenna?
She's a Web3 artist. I met her just doing Web3 stuff. I bought one of her records a couple years ago or a year or so ago, and I just been following her journey. And I just gotta be real. She's dope, and I want to play. I bought this NFT she dropped last week.
Oh, you got the screensaver for it, right?
I did. You saw my tweet.
I did.
Did you listen to the song?
Not yet.
Well, now you can't escape.
Perfect.
Listen to this song, bro. It's so good. Oh no, play it. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
This time you will find you are one of a kind. This time you will find you are one of a
She produced all this stuff. It's all acoustic. It's her first time working with acoustic instruments and stuff.
What's that place you went? Oh, I know you stand in the
That's cool. I like that.
All the heartache, all the mistake, but you can't take it back. Oh, I tried that, and nothing else the same. And God tears me down all the same. I don't know why I cry when I know everything makes me well. The way it makes me rage. This time you will find you are one of a kind. You are one of a kind, one of a place you wear. Oh, I know you stare in the depths of my soul,
Yeah, man. So we gotta listen to the whole joint, but that's the track by Brenna. It's called Creep, and I just love this artist. Honestly, she's like just a dope Web3 artist. She's just dope. I bought her first record that she dropped like last year sometime, like on Eve, and um, she's really good at keeping in touch with her holders and just making sure you like are in the loop. She's got like a private chat, kind of like I have with the Knowhear and stuff, and like yeah, like
Hey, thanks for putting me on.
tell me if I'm wrong. Is that
No, I
song?
like. There was a lot of stuff there where it's like, oh, I haven't heard anyone do that kind of stuff. Like with her cutting her voice off like that, like very well.
Yeah, the droning of the like a organ or something going on back there, and like I think there's a Rhodes piano, the live acoustic like drums, um, just the guitar playing was even really good. It was just a really good song, and I don't know. I'm from Richmond, Virginia. It's a lot of punk rock, a lot of like that vibe going on, like so it just kind of hit for me. You know what I mean? Especially in this Web3 space, you don't really get that too much. You know what I mean?
I feel like there's a pretty decent amount of like punk people in Web3.
Oh, there's some punks. I mean, oh,
some punks
oh,
for sure. Some crypto punks, some crypto punks, some punks in crypto.
yeah, but they don't have the vibe. I mean, the people maybe, but like everybody's trying to be like digital. She took the thing and like layered it to like depths. And it just feels rich. It feels like a homemade cookie.
I thought it was cool. I thought it was really cool.
It feels
I
like
see you queuing something up there on the deck.
yeah. I'm just scrolling through, man. I don't know what I'm gonna pull up. Like, you probably should play something rare that people don't get to hear.
Oh yeah, like Flicky Gang.
Is that rare?
Yeah, they never hear it. Every Friday at noon Pacific time.
What
Every
channel?
Friday.
Where can
Every
they catch that?
Friday noon at Pacific time. At noon. No. Every Friday noon at Pacific time. Every Friday at noon Pacific time.
Dude, you are
Friday
the
Flicks.
worst
Twitch.tv/FlickPlay app. I told you I hate shilling. I don't like shilling.
You
I've been
suck.
getting better at it. Like explaining what FlickPlay is. Like try telling someone.
Jesus Christ, they pay
What
you
I-
for this?
Try telling someone what a digital toy is. Like that you can see their brain buffer because they're like, what do you
They
do?
think you're a creep. They're like, oh man,
Yeah.
they're like, hey, did you see that song you just played, everybody?
No, it's like I'm like because it's either I say I'm in NFTs and I see their face go dead or confused, or I'll say digital toys and then their brain starts buffering. So I go, you know how this is how I do it now. You know how kids play with action figures? You got your Batman and your Joker. Oh, you're never gonna catch me, Batman. Oh, I got my new grappling hook. Boom. I say kids should be able to save and share those memories, as well as not be limited by the size of their suitcase if you're moving or traveling. So you should be able to play. You should be able to send it to friends. You should be able to hold on to that memory and capture that imagination. And yeah, digital toys, you can carry as many as you want on your phone. So that's my new pitch. And I think I bought you enough time, yeah, for those tables? Oh, no, it's okay. I'll keep talking. So, the FlickPlay app, it's pretty cool. I think it's for a lot of audiences, to be honest. I think it's good for kids and families, right? Parents, if you want to capture the moment of your kid playing with their favorite character. If the kid wants to play with a lot of digital toys. If you're a gamer, we're hoping to get some good gaming IP in there. We got sandbox IP in there. If you're a collector, we're trying to, we've got some different auto verification stuff in place right now, but we'll continue doing that. Yeah, some cool stuff. I think is good for creators as well. I think you showcased very well that with the FlickPlay app. I mean, hey, we're using tens of thousands of dollars of equipment. We're using what, like this equipment out here is no joke. And then we're also implementing Flick Play into it, throwing that all into DaVinci, and boom, we've got content, and it's all being put into the same thing from different inputs of various values, you know? So yeah, a lot of different audiences, and now we don't have the watermark when you save it to camera roll, so you can put it into
I
something
know,
like
man.
DaVinci.
Jesus, I noticed that. I was like, first off, bad idea.
In the first place,
Yeah, keep the watermark.
keep it? No, because now you can't put it into DaVinci because it's covered with Flick by Flick Play.
I know. I mean, yeah, that got on my nerves, but like marketing wise, like everyone does it.
No, but no one, not anymore. They go with the bloop right at the end, like TikTok.
Oh yeah,
We were mimicking TikTok, but even TikTok has moved to
bloop.
the bloop right at the end.
Yeah. I like to put my bloop front ahead so that they know what they're getting into. You know what I mean? Just right up front, bloop. You know, I don't want to shock anybody.
That's
at
how
the
you,
end,
yeah,
you know.
yeah, you bloop at the beginning,
Yeah, bloop at the beginning.
and it's not a surprise when you bloop at the very beginning. Okay,
They know what they're getting into.
I think it's done by then, right? You like getting into it's
I
over.
roll over. I go to sleep right after that.
Oh, okay. We're talking about the intros to your content, right?
What were you talking about?
The intros to your content. Like we'd film the intro to the content, and then you fell asleep, right?
Yeah.
Another segue. Let's do it.
Sandy,
Uh.
like an ice pilot.
This one for my dogs, yeah. Catch me piping.
Your avatars.
Yeah.
NFT.
Come on. Hey, yo, season 3 got Sam Fam lit. Out for a breastplate, claim that shit. Airdrop incense, stick that quick. Yo, no take backs, bitch. Yeah, you said it, I meant it. I said it, I meant it, what's that? That's that, yeah, that's rap. Yeah, that's dap rap. Sandbox assets ain't no NASDAQ yet. Stack that sand, say stack that. I said stack that sand, set.
Stack that sand.
Stack that. Dogs in African.
In Pakistan.
And way past that pockets. D-electronic, cause they packin' sand. And way past that.
Me and my Web3 Migos out here rapping.
Yeah.
We changing, dapping.
Jimbo, Alo, my dogs, for y'all for show. Yeah, GAME, that's how we gon' greet the globe. We ain't even start the metaverse yet, you ain't even know. I got land in the sandbox and it's nowhere. I'm gon' get it. Stacking my sand with Jordan and Bridget. Take it to ETH, take it to cash, and then I'ma spin it. Talking that Fed, I ain't hear none, ain't paying attention. Schooling the holders, let the floor price pay tuition. 50 voxel flickies on the blockchain. Look up in the ledger, and I bet you're gonna see my name. I ain't claim no offer, cause the gas is high as octane. I don't claim no block, the metaverse, the only I claim. Yeah, I'm not. She so nerdy, bet she got brain. Yeah,
Even tell nobody my name, yeah.
W24.
6, you know I'm repping.
I ain't crippin', uncle call me and I'm steppin'. Metaverse, big my Paducah's in your presence. About to watch out for these Grinches trying to stick you for your presence. Yeah, I said it, I meant it. I'm minting these raps. I ain't crippin', but I'm crypto, ain't no question. Oh no.
I did not click it. If
Yeah.
you send it, I just left it.
Look
Go
at
that
that.
cash.
Yeah.
Check all the permissions that's in question. Boy, don't get hacked.
Skizoo.
Zoo.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Ice pilot.
Don't need Dre, bitches doomsday, ooh. Look that ETH is moving, payday. K-Kush drop that music, hit play.
Vicky dropped the tweet.
What they say?
Shout out Octave. Shout out Medina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Karina. Tell me how you seen her.
Yeah. Open up Flicky.
Vior.
Latinas. Conrad Condé put me on.
Yeah.
No deal. Sebastian me on.
For my flickies and my dogs, yeah. Can't wait for these loser avatars like. Why everybody be rugging on these communities?
Yeah, man. Let's talk about it.
Why they be rugging, bro?
No, for real. Why do they be rugging when they could be nugging? You know,
A hugging.
or thugging?
They bugging.
They for real bugging, bro. But you know, I think what it comes down to is just you got to show your community some loving,
Like McLovin.
like a McMuffin.
Facts.
Like my mom always gets me McMuffins when I'm working from home. I'm blessed. Like
your mom gets you McMuffins.
yeah, my mom will like get me a large coffee with 6 creams and also a McMuffin and 2 hash browns every Tuesday and Friday when I work from home.
Yeah.
And to be honest, like
Be honest.
I would not be able to start my day without it, bro. Like it's real like
Yeah, look
like
that camera
connection,
right
bro.
there in the eyes.
Hey mom,
There you go.
I love you.
There you
Thank
go.
you for hey,
Yep.
you know,
You know
show
what
your
to do.
community some loving like a
know what to do.
McMuffin.
Hey, you want to show him a rare one, bro?
Okay, well, what are we going to go?
We're gonna go my GTA days when I was the gamer rapper of GTA.
Okay, let's see.
Hold on, well, you be jumping the gun, man.
Hey, you know,
you were the gun jumpingest.
Russell, can you just shut up and listen?
Oh my God, this Nick. Holy crap, man. Like, call up, push that truck out back.
Out back.
Yeah, hello. Gotta call you. Let's go. Rob the ball. I'm a rock star kid in my contract. Y'all know about that. Hey. Maxed out all my stat. Let's go. Terabyte call that. And I made this video too in GTA, but I used like the editor tools. Let's go. Watching all my rivals moving. Work Los Santos. What y'all know about that? Maxed out all my stats. Terabyte call that. Post up truck out. Post up truck out. Back no lap. Bought it all. Got who call it in my contacts. Yeah, Rob the boy, drop that you. Get in my contacts. I know about that. Hey, maxed out all my stats. Terabyte call that. Post up truck out. I take low life. On turntables, let's go. Wi-Fi download, join no cables, and that's tribals. Android lights through the night with us. Anytime play, run a mic, pull up. Dipping through these neon nights, we all like ET light me up. As long as these memories real, they build a spirit inside of my energy field. Murderers make it be killed. Creators say will. Witness a miracle will. You mess me up. Who is this guy? Who is this guy?
Flicky gang.
Sue ain't doing shit but playing games and counting. Let's go. Watching all my rivals moving. Work Los Santos. What y'all know about that? Maxed out on my stats. Terabyte call that. Post up truck out. Post up truck out. Back no lap. Well it all. God who calling you. Let's go. Rob the ball. I make rockstar kid in my contract. What y'all know about that? Let's go. Maxed out on my stats. Call that. Post up truck out. Post out truck out. Newbie.
Oh, newbie.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, man. This is me flexing on my non-blockchain fungible tokens.
What's your audience on this one, you think? Like people who like the music or people who play the game? Or both? Or what?
None.
Oh, well, you're making it for you.
No,
Good. Make it for you.
yeah, none. That didn't go well for me.
What, the views and stuff? Or?
Yeah, the venture into GTA rapping.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
But people watch a lot of that content, so I
Yeah,
would
it was
be...
just, but when I got into it, it was just well oversaturated. And although my content was way better than it, I was like 10 years late. So it's
Okay.
like people were well settled into their cozy
Yeah.
spaces.
Well,
So
it's like I remember all the Minecraft songs and the Fortnite songs.
yeah, I just missed it.
It
Bro.
goes crazy. So it's like
I
I
just
would
missed it. Yeah, and I was
Xenos
playing
too,
Minecraft.
like-
It's just I wasn't like creating and doing that. And
Yeah.
the cool thing is like that so that's why I was early here, right? Like in this space, like in the crypto Web3 gaming space, I had already formulated like kind of like the things that would work had I been there early. You know what I mean? I kind of took my time. I'm 42. I know, we got the skateboards in the background. We out here, saying that's how we get around, right, Nick?
Yeah, this compound is it's 176,000 square feet. If we didn't have these skateboards, it would take forever. Like we would be running a marathon just to make a video,
Yeah, we literally take the skateboards everywhere. So
which is pretty fun. It leads to some good intros, as you can see.
yeah, you saw the beginning of some of the videos.
I think we should do that intro that I was thinking about earlier with the Willy Wonka gates.
You're gonna want to record all that for this before we go, and then I'm directing you and yelling at you.
No. I'll direct it then.
You'll
and
direct
yell at you, and then it'll be fine.
Quit.
I'll put my phone up against a cone. I've made so many videos on Flicky like that, bro. Like,
Okay, we can do it. But
so
guys, you'll see what you saw before this. I cussed Nick out. So
hey, wait, what if we me trying to figure out how we plan this,
you're gonna plan it
even
right
though
now.
they've already seen
Yeah,
it.
they've seen it.
Yeah. Okay, so what if that they'll have already seen it? What if we predict what it'll look like, and then we'll see if we're right? Like, I think what it'll be is it'll be my car, like, coming from the gate, right? The phone's behind the gate, so you see through the gate, you see a car coming up just by the headlights.
Hey Nick,
It cuts and it's
this thing's
closer.
gonna cut off in 7 minutes.
Okay.
You want to show them what you got on these turntables?
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is the car's gonna come toward the gate.
Just get
Let's
over.
do it. Let's do it. What do
Listen,
we want
guys.
to play? What do we want to play?
Whatever you want. I'll give you the turntables, man. You do your thing. I'll come sit
Alright.
over, watch. You leave your mic there. You can
Yeah.
take this mic. And,
Yeah.
Hey, guys, I want you guys to watch DJ Nick. He's a fucking idiot, and he gets on my nerves. And here he is.
It's true. It's true. Is it on purpose? Who knows?
Max out on my terabyte collect.
Yeah, no, he doesn't do it on purpose. He just really is professional at getting on my goddamn nerves.
Oh, did you leave this microphone on purpose
So they
so
could
I
hear
would
your
sit on
ass.
it? Yeah,
Yeah.
they would hear my ass.
Wait,
All right.
mine or yours?
That's yours.
Okay.
I've been putting my sunflower seeds in here.
You've been
So
putting your-
actually, hey, drink it. Yeah, I've been putting my
that was
seed.
mine.
I've been putting my seed in it here.
Yeah. Oh.
My seeds, I said.
You're a bad dad.
I mean, evidently, if I'm just leaving my seeds everywhere.
Oh, I got this angle now, huh? Yeah. Oh, geez.
Yeah, it's a good
Damn, man,
angle.
I'm black as hell. Jesus Christ.
Hey, well, I guess we're about to find out on these tables that I'm white as hell. So.
All right. Well, here, go ahead.
Cool.
Get queued up.
All right. Let's see. We'll load it up to be. I'm
You-
curious which
you-
one I
you-
should pick, bro.
Doug, put the microphone down.
Okay. All right.
You're gonna need your hands.
All right. Let's see what we got.
All right, guys. Sorry about this. It's only. Okay. You know, good start.
I want to talk to the holders because I think it's important for
Yeah,
us to
that's the right idea,
be
Nick.
on one accord,
Okay.
which I think we are doing very well.
All right.
But I just want us to understand that like this is about us. Other NFT project that ever spoke, and that is a social media platform where we can contact each other and be able to reach people all over the world.
Forget your feelings, flip your gang up in the building. Plus we started from the bottom like the buildings. Flick play up on the display this way. Flick play, go get your flick play, go get your flick. Yeah. The master architect of Taliesin and West. See how so seamless. Purina put these flickies on the map. Open the app, Ali and Gary V. Did you see that? So many flickies did me incubating that. Yeah. I wanted this one so bad that I took a cab here. They see the video and think I ain't see that. Yeah. Flicky,
Yeah.
flicky.
With Rasul backstage, and we're feeling so cool. Rasul in LA, where he will rule. Back to this one. Let's see. Let's see how we're feeling. Man, I'm really not picking words that I can find a rhyme for quickly. But let me just put this mic down for a minute.
Currency's more than crypto in this stream. A big pillow for big heads with big dreams. Cinderella slippers on the way from the big ball. Play, no get your flick.
That is not. We're breaking cardinal rules, man. Gee, I'm trying not to. Don't mess with the track that's playing unless you know how to play it on beat. Yeah, but you don't manipulate the track that's keeping the beat. I say this to you every time, right? You, yeah.
The master architect of Taliesin West.
Go to
house
the
was
sample
seamless.
page,
Purina
yeah.
put these flickies on the map. Open the app,
Pull up
Ali and Gary
another
V.
track
Did
and
you
do
see
that
that?
crap
So many
over there.
flickies did me
Like,
incubating that.
like you break the
I
cardinal
wanted
rule.
this one so bad that I took a cab
You see what I
here.
do?
See the
You see?
video and think, I ain't see that. Flicky,
Normally when we're not like
why we get
recording,
busy.
I
Hold up.
spank them.
Shout out.
But
Shout
I
out.
realized that
Get your feelings,
you guys
gang
would.
up in the
Yeah, no, that's not
started
true.
from the bottom like
I realized that you guys would
No,
like
that's not true.
take it harshly on him.
No.
Flick play, go get your flick.
Um,
Forget your feelings, flick your gang up in the building. Started from the bottom like the building.
I kind of like.
Play up on the display this way. Flick play, go get your flick. Yeah. We bridging Web 2 and Web 3. Web 3, Web 3, Web 3.
Just forgot everything I taught you.
It's been a couple weeks since I've been on here.
Those two tempos aren't aligned, bro.
I know they're not aligned, but I can't align them because this one's here, and I
Yeah.
think if I bring this one all the way
Yeah,
up,
the
it'll
range is too different.
Yeah, so I got to pick a different one.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's all good. I like this one because we're out here. Let's do it. So how do I?
So get that. over there. And you take this. You find you a good one. So there's a good one. Right? And then you go here. Wait.
What, Q? Oh, auto roll?
Auto roll. 2, 3, and it should be good. I don't know. But you might want to start trying it though, because the song's about to end. Move the crossfader. The crossfader in the middle. Not like that. Why don't you? God, dang, you do everything like all the way.
It's all or nothing. It's all or nothing.
Oh my God.
This world is binary, ones and zeros.
Yeah, zeros no.
Hopped on the internet, put Polygon Bridge to the land. I was looking at a metaverse kicking it. Call me Jean-Claude Van, yeah. Damn, hopped on the internet, put Polygon Bridge to the land. I was looking at a plot right there between Playboy and Face Clan. Damn, woke up from a California dream with a big old bucket in my hand. What's that? Yeah, and it's a land sale raffle, so the box don't have to
Get a California plot where the cops don't harass. It's a little Z fighting so the ops don't. I ain't playing Minecraft so the crops don't travel. Better register now before the clock goes skedaddle. I ain't making FOMO, so I know I don't have to cop me a land. I'm a state. Tony Hawk know I'm a skate. I'm so frosted that she know I'm a fake. Sandbox game, what's your bank? OpenSea know me, they gave me my rank. All the sand washing up on the bank. I was in the metaverse kicking it. Call me Jean-Claude Van. Damn, hopped on the internet real quick. Polygon Bridge to the land. Yeah, I was looking at a plot right there in between Playboy and Face Clan. Woke up from a California dream with a big old bucket in my hand. Saying, yo, this broadcast is about to end. We got 50 seconds, 49. I want to say thank you to everybody for checking it out. We got Nick Web3. What you want to say to him, man?
I just want to say, you know?
You didn't say anything.
Oh, I just want to say, barely a bear flicked over.
I'm sorry.
You're welcome. Is it done yet? You said it was going to be done.
I said 50 seconds. It's 20 seconds left.
I only work in 14s. I only work in sets of 14s.
Is that why your maturity is still stuck? You gotta wait until you get what? 28?
Well, I'm 23 right now.
Yeah, so
My parents got married when they were 28.